Hello, welcome back to the Wrestling Newsroom. I'm your host, All Things Wrestling, and today we're going to be looking at the WWE TNA news of the last 2 days. Let's start with The Miz. He recently did an interview with IGN.com. He talked about being cheered at WrestleMania. He said, "Weird, I had no idea what to do. I'd never had that experience of people cheering me. I was like, I don't even understand what's happening right now. They're cheering me, so I just decided to accept it and have fun with it and go with it. And my wife and I had such an amazing time. Not only did we get to walk down the aisle together like we always do now in WWE, not only did we get to go in the ring, but we got to wrestle in the ring together. I thought it was really, really cool." And he also talked about moving to Monday Night Raw. Raw's a flagship show. Obviously, the flagship show needs the ratings. It needed the star power of Miz and Maurice. They brought over the It couple, and now it's a show to watch. With SmackDown Live, we made it a must-see. Every week people tuned in wondering what Miz and Maurice would do. Now they're going to do exactly the same thing on Monday Night Raw. Bit of a kayfabe answer there, but I like it. That's a nice little piece of news. And I don't know if you know this, but on Talking Smack, at the end of it, Baron Corbin attacked Sami Zayn. I was not aware of this until I put this news in here. For that attack, Shane McMahon announced that Baron Corbin has been fined and suspended. He wrote, "It is never acceptable for an athlete of any sport to put their hand on an official. WWE is no exception. Baron Corbin's actions on Talking Back are irresponsible and unprofessional. He has been fined and suspended for 1 week, effective immediately." Ooh, Baron Corbin, Sami Zayn feud. Yes. The problem is Sami Zayn isn't going to come out on the top of that one. So, I don't know. Oh, and now Renee Young recently did an interview with Brides.com and discussed her marriage with Dean Ambrose. I thought this was very intriguing. "We've been together for 3.5 years and we knew we wanted to have a Vegas wedding because we live in Las Vegas. We just figured we'd do it there. We'll just do it super low key. We got our marriage license about 6 months ago when we were in Reno. There was a live event in Reno and I was there with him and we just happened to walk up City Hall and we went and got our marriage license then. So we've been sitting on it so we could do this spur of the moment, hey, let's get married tonight kind of thing. We were going to bed and it was busted out the ring and we were like, oh man, I guess we should do this now." We ended up going on Yelp and we found a 24-hour pasta to come into our backyard. This was so handy. His name was Paster Pete. That just amused me. He lived around the corner from us, so he was there. We got very concerned, by the way, because it was 1 o'clock in the morning, so technically it was Sunday, and we were very concerned about us calling. They were like, "Is everything okay? Have you guys been drinking? What's happening?" We were like, "It's fine, you can calm down." So we had to get a witness, and we called and woke up a friend of ours and got it done. Damn, fair enough. I like to hear that. Definitely Ambrose kind of thing. Just let's do it spontaneously. It's nice to know that them two are happy together. So that's nice to know. Now, John Cena recently did an interview with Sports Illustrated, I think, SI.com, and talked about not turning heel. He went, "So how many people ask you to turn heel? You just visit the children at Make-A-Wish luncheon in Orlando during WrestleMania weekend, and children were ecstatic to see you. Does that provide you with more justification to remain your current character? I don't think everyone wants me to turn this to a group of people that don't like what they see, but the most important message I can send is, I can't please everyone. Never be ashamed to be who you are and know what you do affects people. I look at it the way to provide hope for families that don't get through what they consider a normal day by providing a smile and happiness. I look at WWE as a vehicle that provides an escape and happiness. That's why I'm here every year, and I believe in what I do. I believe in what we do. I do, whatever. Fair enough. I'd still like a heel turn, but what are you going to do? Oh, and we've got some trademarking things. In one of these bad timing situations, on April 21st, WWE applied for a trademark on Tajiri. 23rd, he publicly announced he was leaving WWE. They also applied for trademarks of Jack Gallagher and Big Cass. That's good to know. Oh, and now I have some releases. ProWrestlingSheet.com has confirmed WWE NXT wrestler Chris Atkins is no longer employed by WWE and was recently released. It's unclear at this time what caused his exit from the company, but he wrestled at the last NXT event against Oki Lo. I don't know. Earlier this month, he also wrestled at Access. NXT talent Theopolis Gabby, I don't know, was released, and backstage interviewer Andrea DiMarco was also released. There's a couple of releases for you. Oh, and as previously noticed, Chris Jericho's current run with WWE is coming to an end as he'll be resuming work with his band Fozzy. This Monday in Sacramento is currently scheduled to be his last WWE appearance for the time being. There's no estimated date for Jericho's return since he's known for wanting to keep fans guessing about his status. Oh, please come back soon, Jericho. We love you. And this is a really, really nice interview. Darren Young appeared on X-Pac podcast and talked about him being gay. He was asked, knowing that he was gay, I always knew. I was just surprised just feared the judgment, the fear of losing friends. So for 30 years, I'm 33 now, for 30 years I just lived my life not knowing, not being myself. I just imagined, I think most down moments in your life at times can be 10. That's how I feel. I imagine not being able to be like normal other couples. That's just I wanted to be ultimately as I grew up. I wanted to be like normal couples. I wanted to be able to hold hands in public and be affectionate when the time is right in a classy way. But that's my main goal, and was my main goal, and I accomplished it by coming out to TMZ. And his mum being gay. No, never brought up to thinking that gay was bad. A lot of people don't know, but my mum is actually gay. This is the first time I'm saying this to you on any podcast. This is something I'm going to say for my YouTube. But yeah, my mum's actually gay, and she's been gay for a long time. My parents live together, and financially they're best friends, and financially just good for them to stay together, and they're friends. But I knew my mum was gay, and I was always that type of gay that could hone down and put upon it like an idiot. I look down upon it, and I'll be around my friends and say, "Oh, that's gay," and I'll be like, "Oh yeah." I'd just jump on board like an idiot, man. Now, never again. Well, that's a nice little interview there. Ooh, I like this one. WWE.com asked Randy Orton what was his personal favourite RKO. He said, I would have to probably say the one with Evan Bourne. That's the one where he did like a shooting star press and in mid-air. It looked amazing. It just shows you how important timing is, and I felt like the timing on that particular one was harder to achieve than any other ones. The one with Seth at WrestleMania was difficult too. I've done some cool ones with Dolph Ziggler and Cesaro too, and springboards in with Carlito and CM Punk. Seriously, you mentioned CM Punk? Ooh. Timing is what makes that the hardest one and the highest risk one to hit perfect was Evan Bourne one, and that's probably why it's my favourite. Oh, that is a good RKO, to be fair. Oh, and Jim Ross posted a new blog, and here's something he mentioned about Charlotte Flair. Charlotte is making amazing strides to up her game, and that's one often gets you the combined and class athlete with the Flair DNA and seemingly an obsessed to be the best ever in the game. Charlotte has quickly developed into the Hulk Hogan of her gender in WWE. It's not far-fetched whatsoever to think that Charlotte is headlining a major pay-per-view someday in the future if things continue to progress the way they do. Well, I like some confident words from you. That's really good. And bad news for fans of World of Sport. Sources speaking under condition of anonymity confirmed that the May World of Sports tapings have indeed been postponed. There were plans to make an official announcement next week regarding the rescheduling of the tapings. The source stated that ticket sales were not the issue, that it was logistics, schedule timing that led to the delay. Well, fair enough. What more can you say? And the last news I actually have, more of a rumour than news, but I thought I'd pour it anyway. Matt Hardy, after winning a match, went, "The celestial voices have started coming to me again." which has led the speculation that WWE has reached an agreement to buy the broken Matt Hardy gimmick, which could explain why Matt has increased his using his catchphrase and mannerisms on TV. There's also reports going around that they are looking to finish the deal this week. So, either way, that last story take with a little pinch of salt because it may not be true. I believe it is, but I cannot get 100% confirmance on that. Now, that was the Wrestling Newsroom. It's been a lot of fun. A bit of a short one today, but what are you going to do? Now, as always, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please support me on Patreon, link in the description below. Subscribe to see more content, and I'll catch you.